Hi there, a very good morning and good afternoon to all of you, depending on wherever you're watching me. This simply starts with another video, and this time this video pertains to Scient. Now, this is a very interesting small cap IT company that has gone big over the last 2 3 months after the last quarter results. So, we'll discuss about this in detail. And this is a stock that I really like. I'll describe its points as to why I like this company. I traded into this stock recently, not invested at the moment, but I'm looking at it closely on any declines to invest from a long-term point of view, but not I have not done it as yet. But across the board looks a very fine, very interesting company, but on declines can be looked at from a long-term point of view. So we'll discuss about Scient. So let's get started. First of all, a disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation. People taking any position to any share that I talk about should do that with their own due diligence and research, and I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. I am not a member of NSE and BSA, and that I am not a official portfolio advisor. These all are my personal opinion, and for educational purposes, I'm putting this forward. Whatever I have learned over the last 11, 12 years, I am putting that forward through the YouTube channel so that you'll understand about companies, about markets, etc., and trends. Whatever financial decision you take, kindly do consult your financial advisor and then take a decision on your behalf only. There is always a market risk attached with any financial instrument that you try to get into. So before I talk about Scient, here's a small request. Can you support me on Patreon? Once you do that, it will help me grow the channel. Help you also ask me questions, seek out answers in greater detail. Once you get the $10 membership, you'll have access to my portfolio, my watch list, and number of podcasts I put up from time to time. Also, you can pay $100 upfront. You get 1 year access by paying for 10 months. For detailed market or company talk, you can directly email me and we can work things out with the fee. And also, if you cannot pay on Patreon, you can become a member on YouTube, or you can be a member on WhatsApp on a yearly basis. If you email me, you can be a member there as well. Now let me take you to the screener website and let's discuss about Scient in detail. So a company that has a market cap of 14,500 crores. It is in the IT domain currently, and the stock has moved up sharply over the last 2 3 months with stupendous results. We'll discuss about the numbers in a bit, but let's just talk about the company. So basically, it is an IT services provider, and it has made more than 20 acquisitions since its inception, but there's more to it than just that. So it is a leading, you can say, outsourcing company, one among the world's top 30 outsourcing companies, and operates through 8 strategic business units into aerospace and defense, transportation, industrial, energy and natural resources, semiconductor, internet of things and analytics, medical and healthcare, utilities, and geospatial, you can say, communication, and design led manufacturing. So that's what Scient does basically into many domains, especially into defense. They are into defense, they are into, you can say, communication and design led manufacturing, which is quite in at the moment with respect to the kind of business that they are getting into, aerospace and defense and all those kinds of things. So the company is into a diverse range of businesses at the moment. It has its headquarters and development facilities in India, but it has its subsidiaries in America, UK, Germany, Japan, Australia, Singapore, and India as well, and that helps them grow their business across these geographies. In terms of business segments, services contributes to around 82% of their revenue. Design-led manufacturing is around 18% of their revenue. Uh, then if we go ahead, if we talk about their international footprints, then Scient is present across 14 countries and has operations across the globe. In FY21, it had around 50% of its revenues coming from the Americas, 25% from Europe and Middle East and Africa, and around 25% from Asia, which includes Asia Pacific, which includes India, Australia, New Zealand, etc. So diverse diversity in terms of geographical footprint as well. It has grown by leaps and bounds over the last 8-10 years, and that is being seen in the numbers as well. And now they are foraying into industry 4.0. So what the company is doing at the moment from 2021 onwards is that they are providing digital solutions that will accelerate digital transformation with industry 4.0 technologies for sectors that draw significant value from the assets, including manufacturing industries, aerospace, utilities, mining, and natural resources. And in the mining and natural resources space, they have acquired major companies in Australia, because as we understand that mining, coal, and other kind of, you can say, fossil fuels, etc., are being carved out in Australia big time, and made profits of. So Scient is getting into it as well. So I think revenues and profits could grow even further. In terms of concentration of the revenue, the company has more than 300 plus, you can say, customers across the globe, including 29 Fortune 500 companies in there. Its top five customers contribute 29% to its revenue. In FY21, that's what happened. 23% of the revenue from the aerospace and defense industry, and about 24% of the revenue comes from communication. So basically, as I explained, that their major revenue comes from, you can say, top five customers contribute 29% of its revenue, and about 23 and 25% of their revenue, 24% of the revenue comes respectively from aerospace and defense industries as well as communication sector. So that's what the company is doing. They have done a number of acquisition, and one of the acquisition, as I explained, was Integrated Global Partners, a specialist Australian consulting firm, to expand its digital capabilities in energy and mining sector, as I just explained. So this is what the company does. It is into the services sector and providing services, and outsourcing, but they are into many different domains, and the major domains they are into are the domains that are growing big time: aerospace, defense, etc., globally. And that is why I believe that the company could continue to outgrow the industry altogether. Now, if we look at the numbers per se, in terms of quarterly numbers, you look at the March numbers: 1750 crores of sales versus 1180 crores. So this is a clear jump of 45% in terms of sales growth year on year. And if you look at operating profit, it has grown by 50%, from 212 crores to 322 crores. Now, these kind of growth rates are unheard of in the IT industry. So basically, what has happened is that sales have consistently grown quarter on quarter, if you look at it, and margins dipped a little bit in the last 2-3 quarters, but now it has come back to 18%. I think it's going to become even better. Overall, they had a, you can say, a total profit of around 163 crores, but you need to understand that last time around they had another income of 49 crores, and this time around in other income they had a loss of 16 crores. So this is a turnaround of, you can say, 49 plus 16, that's 65 crores. If you look at it here, the other income in March was around 49 crores March last year, and this time around it was minus 16 crores. So this is a complete turnaround of 65 crores. So, if you take that they would have had another income of, say, in the region of around 15-16 crores, and not minus 16 crores, so that's 32 crores you can add on to the profit before tax. So it would have been around 240 crores compared to 208 crores. And then after paying taxes and everything, they would have come out to be around 190 to 193 crores, versus, you can say, 154 crores, including another income of 49 crores in March. So a clear growth trend, big growth trend that we are seeing in, you can say, Scient. And I think this is going to continue for at least the next 2-3 quarters, and that is why I believe that this kind of correction, 10-12% correction, is a good time to probably accumulate, and then accumulate more on declines. Overall, in the March quarter, they did around 6,000 crores of sales versus 4,500 crores last time around. And you can have a look that from March 19 to March 22, the numbers have remained virtually same, and now the numbers are breaking out. So the stock is breaking out altogether. Yes, the stock is trading at 26, 27 times earnings, which is slightly stretched considering it is in the IT industry, and that is why I believe that one can start buying here, but should buy on lower levels. I think lower levels could come in at on sign say 1250, 1240 if the market corrects a bit, and those will be very good levels to get into the stock altogether. Valuation would be pretty good because next year I won't be surprised if it shows at least a 25% growth on this, and which means that you are looking at around EPS of around 57, 58 on the stock. Based on that, the stock doesn't look that expensive. So if I say that they are going to produce something like 57 rupees, say on 1310 rupees, 1310 as the stock price, it's trading at 22, 23 times 1 year forward earnings, which is very reasonable. Just a 10% decline from here, not even a 10%, say a 5, 6% decline from these levels would be pretty good to buy big time. That would be the call as far as Scient is concerned. So in terms of, you can say, balance sheet, yes, they have some debt on the books. These are because of the recent acquisitions and you can say expansion that the company has done. So that is a cause for concern, a little bit of cause for concern. In terms of shareholding pattern, we have promoters that have around 23% stake. That is also pretty less, so one needs to look at it. But FIIs hold around 32%, which has reduced from a high of 38, 39% in March 21. So I think they're going to increase here. DIIs hold around 24% stake, and public shareholding is around 18% at the moment, so which is decent enough. So overall, the company looks good. It is only a 14,000, 15,000 crore market cap company. One needs to look at it on declines. I think it can generate a decent amount of capital over the next 5, 7 years if the growth patterns continue from the company. So this is a video on sign. Please like and subscribe my channel. Hit the bell icon so you can get my videos straight away when I post it. Kindly support me on Patreon. Thanks a lot for watching.